Hello guys, welcome to our class for today. This physics video tutorial online is powered by Noble Minds Tutors Online, and I'm Multiple Michael. So for today we are going to be discussing calculations of actual reading on a Vernier scale when it has zero error. Remember that in our last video we talked about how to determine the zero error of a Vernier scale, and we've also talked about how to calculate the Vernier scale reading. So we've taken two classes on that, and today we are continuing with how to determine the actual reading of the Vernier scale when it has zero error. But before we go on, please subscribe to this channel, click on the notification button, and also give us a comment, then also give us a thumbs up if you like this video and you like what we are doing, and then invite your friends to come and join this channel. So please don't just skip the video. Get your writing materials, get your notebook, your calculators, and your biro or pencil so that we get ready for this class. So as I said, we are going to be considering determination of actual Vernier reading when there is a zero error. Okay, for you to do that, this is the formula to apply. You know, we've already discussed how to calculate Vernier scale reading. So if your Vernier scale has zero error, how do you calculate it? This is the formula that you apply to get the actual reading. Now, your zero error can either be positive or negative. So which means that if it is negative, you know that minus minus is plus. So you are going to add the zero error. But if it is positive, minus plus is minus. So you are going to subtract the zero error from your main reading to give you the actual reading of that particular Vernier scale. So right here we will go and take some examples so that we will drive home the point that I've just discussed. Okay, so this is an example. This is a Vernier scale. This is a Vernier scale, right? And for you to do this, to calculate the actual reading on this Vernier scale, you are going to first of all calculate the main reading of the Vernier scale, and that's what you do. This is the main scale, and this is your Vernier scale. We've already discussed how to calculate a Vernier scale reading. So here, take your reading first on the main scale. Take the reading from the zero on the main scale before the zero on the Vernier scale. This is your Vernier scale. So this gives us 1.0. This is 1.0. This is 1.0. So you put that down, 1.0.00. Then now come to the Vernier scale and look at the mark that corresponds with that on the main scale. If you do that, you see 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth mark corresponds with the mark on the main scale. You try as much as possible to avoid error due to parallax. So you put that down, multiply that reading 5 by the accuracy of the Vernier scale, and that is 0.01 centimeters. So when you do that, you have this. Okay, so now you add these two readings together, add this and this. So you have 1. Okay, so you have 1.05 centimeters as your reading. So now your zero error is positive, so which means minus plus is minus, so which means you are going to subtract this zero error from this reading. Okay, so you do that subtraction, you have Okay, so that gives you the real reading or the actual reading of this Vernier scale. The actual reading of the Vernier scale. The main scale reading 1.00, your Vernier reading 0.05, that is 5 times 0.01, which is the accuracy of this machine. Then add up, you have 1.05. Then now you subtract, because your zero error is positive, you subtract it from this main reading to give you 1.01 centimeter. So this is the reading for this particular Vernier scale. Alright, so we're going to take another example to still drive home the point. Okay, so this is another example. Right away too, we are going to do the same thing that we did for this first one. Just take your main scale reading. This is 1.123, 1.3. Okay, so that is 1.30 centimeters. Then you come to your Vernier scale and check the reading that has the mark that is corresponding to that of the main scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the third mark. So that will be 3 times the accuracy of the machine. That gives you 3 times 0.01 centimeters to give you 0.03 centimeters. Okay, so now you do the addition. Add this to this to give you that. Wow. 1.33. So now what you do is that since your zero error is negative, it means it's going to be addition. Minus is plus. So you're going to add that to this to give you your final reading. So when you do the addition, you have 1.40 centimeters, and this will give you the actual reading of this Vernier scale. So that is how to do your calculation when you have a Vernier scale that has a zero error. We'll still take one more. We'll take one more example. So for this particular one, take the main scale reading. The main scale reading is this is 1 with 1.1, right? I think that should be easy for you by now. So that's 1.10 centimeter. Always write it to 2 decimal places. Then you come to the Vernier reading, the Vernier scale. The Vernier scale, let's look at it. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 mark corresponds. 6 marks. So multiply 6 by 0.01, which is the accuracy. So you have 6 times 0.01 centimeters will give you 0.06 centimeters. So add up these two together. 1.10 plus 0.06, that gives you 1.16 centimeters. So this is the Vernier reading. Now for you to get the actual reading, this is positive, so it means you are going to subtract it from this main reading that you have gotten. So I'm going to subtract this 0.02 from this reading. So when you do that subtraction, you have 1.16 minus negative 0.02 that gives you 1.14 centimeters. Okay, so that is it, quite simple and easy. So this is the actual reading of this Vernier scale. This is the actual reading of the Vernier scale. So basically this is simple, and I want you to continue to try more examples. This is your test page. As I've always said, I always try to give you review questions to answer. Then not only that, please go check your past questions. Check your JAM past questions. You will see questions like this. Try your hands on them. Then also check your required questions. Try your hands on the questions that you have on Vernier scale reading. Continue to solve more problems, because that is the only way you will improve in physics. Please don't take your classes for granted. Take down your notes. More is still to come. We are just starting. We are still on measurement. So thank you very much. Please put your answers on the comment section below, or you can click on the WhatsApp link. It will take you to the WhatsApp chat group, where you can also place your answers too. Also, invite your friends to this channel. If you like what we are doing, please give us a thumbs up, comment, click on the notification button if you have subscribed. But if you are not subscribed and you are new to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to this channel and then click on the notification button. When you click on the notification button, YouTube will notify you whenever we upload a new video. Alright, so thank you so much, guys. This is why we're going to end our class for today. We'll see you in our next video.